Dino dance, Dino dance, Dino dance. Peak has begun. Laughing face. Fog. OS frog.
Are my hands? Is my
Dino
voice
dance.
working?
Dino dance, Dino dance, Dino dance. Yeah. Dino dance, Dino dance. Yes, I can hear you. Light sounds,
There we
colors.
go. Got a voice
Hi,
that's like
chats.
my computer voice is fine and smiling. Ah, that's my non-computer voice. That was a little bit, on the fritz for a moment.
Yellow bellow. Hello again. Sorry, I missed what you were saying just
Like
now.
I knew curses I was working, but for a minute my.
Do you know dance? Haha cat. Mysterious book game.
I also need to say hi. Dino dance, easy hide, or Indian red fire, Yushi, dope train, Dino dance, Listen, hi, listen. L.A. Lance, hello there.
The computer is willing, but the flesh
I
is
kissed a
weak.
cat Dr. Dreidel.
I don't know what Myst is, but it seems fun.
Apply.
Caw. Beep boop. Hi hi. Hello o slash.
Marissa and Peter Gora Autumn Drew in Yellow Bellow
Oh no,
Rainy
I
and
have
hello there.
spoilers.
Hi trainer Laura
Senpai
Miyagi pup
Snapler
chat
she
pat
slash
chat pat
her.
I can chat pat again Diet Busher and Kegel Rock. Aria hi
At
Aria,
Acoustic@_
Idol and ally.
apparently, Myst is one of those classic puzzle games. At Acoustic@ old PC environmental puzzle game from 1992-ish. Myst is
Yes.
awesome.
We're gonna
I
find
beat it
out
on
what
the
Myst is the
3DS a few
bye
weeks ago.
bye.
The 3DS control scheme is a nightmare though. 3.
We're gonna figure out what Myst is
Hello.
about by playing it.
Beep. I just finished baking cookies. Does anyone want some? Meowing. At Autumn Juni oh interesting.
Ed Mountain
W.
Corruptor and High Silver beep boop. My goodness, I do need cookies. Enverbread
The
mint.
sequel to Myst is also very cool, and not too long ago got a HD remake with VR support. So was this a mod or an actual VR release? Beep boop I am early. GUH. Mr. 2851 wave. Chat pat.
Hi Gork Chatbag. Gork Chatbud. I can chat pad. I can chat pud. I can chat pad. I'm so happy to have chat
I
pad
expect
back.
this to be over in no greater than 60 seconds. I'm eating dinner RN cause I'm hungry. Don't put me in snack time jail PLS/silly. Awa. Boop beep.
I'm so excited to be able to chat pat again. I didn't realize how much I liked chat being part of the broadcast. The swear. Obviously, we got the TTS in the broadcast and 10 potato
The sequel
hello.
is actually my favorite in the series. Hope you consider giving it a go if you enjoy Myst. A bit more story focused and world building focused. Oh. Lillian, have you not been able to use the chat plugin
Kegel Rock I
recently?
have. I bought both Myst and Ribbon.
At list on they have 60 seconds to finish.
Both Myst and Ribbon were both on sale, which is funny cause like I was like, I'm gonna get Myst and then I delayed by like a day and then it went on sale. So it worked out well. So yeah, I have Ribbon too.
Myst or Beast?
I have both
It was
Myst and
meant to be.
Driven.
Riven is very
It's
pretty.
meant to be, and
Even
then I
looked
spent
good
today
by
and I got the R.
1995
I had to fight a little bit with the
Played Myst
VR
but never
runtimes to be
actually
able to have
got
things
around to
going where we
playing
can
Riven.
see chat. Of
Myst
course, the
from the
crafter.
creators of
I
Myst.
was playing a different game where the
Hellos.
recording particulars didn't let
LOM
me
lurk
have the
on
chat
living room
overlay.
TV while frying chicken. Oh, that sucks.
That having a
Instead
good
of losing
good
out,
luck means
you
the
missed
area
it.
high area you high arm. I missed in.
Let me know when we're good for
I missed in.
Zalgo experiment. Latent 6 wave.
Lead in 6
I
wave.
really like this remake.
And plaster it little say like hard suit.
Mekon's peak / lurk.
CS all go.
Vivian 41 wave.
I'll go for Zal. Go / lurk. Good lurk.
Awawa.
Vivian. Hi, Vivian. You can do as I'll go. I don't know if Titus is gonna be able to understand Zelgo, but go for it. Marissa and Woe. Vivian, 41. Heart.
It just didn't even attempt it? Lol. Vivian 41 heart. EXPERIMENT. Vivian 41 heart. Vivi.
Experiment Vivian.
CS.
41. Heart. But yeah, I got the I managed to get Myst to go through the right of our runtime so that I can record things.
Thank you. W. Who up experimenting?
Who up experimenting? Yes, I got it going through the right VR runtime, and I am. Oh, this is my new Windows installer on my new Windows install now.
At acousticat _ I'm stealing that phrase
We're
into
on
my
new
vocabulary.
Windows. We're on new Windows. There might be fewer. I might not drop frames under my command now.
Swagperiment.
I might hold onto all of my frames now. And it just generally is hopefully a lot, I don't know, more tidy and orderly.
But the dropped frames were
And my DaVinci Media library is no longer a super fun calamity. The fast immortal sea hungers. It's okay, I'm sure I'll still find a way to have some kind of stream crash corner.
Nom. Yippee. The vast immortal sea is sleepy.
Alright, but I'm gonna start a new game. I did. I did boot it momentarily for like 2 minutes just to test that the whole recording setup works.
Stinky cheese. D. They know the whole game.
But I haven't. I haven't actually played any Myst. Actually, that's an audacious lie. I played it an astronomical
couple
amount as a
minutes.
child. When I
That's
had it
like
was
3
like one of
speed
the only
runs.
games I had on a floppy disk and my brother wouldn't let me borrow. Putt-putt. My brother wouldn't let me borrow putt-putt, and so I just played. Myst, but that was like
I've never
25
played
years ago,
anything on a
so I
floppy
think
disk
I've thoroughly
before.
forgotten everything. Oh,
Myst
and
compared
then
to
there was one
putt-putt is
other
such an
important
interesting
detail.
dichotomy. Is it gonna be reading time at the start of the game? 3. I couldn't
But it's got
actually
classic
even read
video
the
mode,
book
so
on
I
the
think we get
3DS
the old
because it was
FMV
so very
videos from original
pixelated.
Myst instead of the new
The
CGI
duality of
ones.
computer games, Myst and putt-putt. I really enjoyed putt-putt and Pajama
Myst
Sam as a
and
kid.
putt. But, yes, yes. It's like 3-speed runs. Okay, but I'm gonna get over it.
FMV. I would assume games at a young age
I'm
would be
going
more
to
memorable.
get out of the ominous, like Rumble Zone.
In the middle of that dichotomy. Freddy Fish, probably. Simplice Naplurk.
And Silver. I bet I'm going to remember like a lot of the like. Okay, even just the one thing I didn't get to stream that I'm sad about is the classic Cyan intro with the little jingle that it has and the icon with the pyramid and the
I
blue
like how if
circle.
you turn too far it gives you the red YouTube thumbnail arrow.
The red arrow.
At Autumn Juni they are actually very similar as point-and-click adventure games, so don't really count as a duality. Lock. The arrow looks like a firework rocket.
So I think okay, so the scenery and the audio is probably going to be extremely nostalgic for me, but I don't remember any of the puzzles or how to do any progression. I don't think I really got very far and Myst as a child.
2 spooky disembodied VR hand waves to a Lillian, 2 hand waves in the infinite VR expanse of the Myst opening screen to a chat. At in Bib Redmond this is correct.
Plan waves
Therefore,
to a chocolate
the true
beep
duality
boop
is
beep
putt-putt
boop.
and Dark Souls. Oh, just like me and my demo disc of Dark Cloud.
Tangent at the main menu
Beep
for
boop,
3
beep boop.
hours. Yeah, okay, I'll press the new. Wait, Dark Cloud now. I'm going to press the new game button, and I think it starts with the cutscene.
Unfortunately the ending aren't FMV like in the original because you don't have the forced perspective that allows that. Batten down the hatches for Nostalgia Wave.
Button down the hostages for nostalgia. Negligent porter.
I realized the moment I fell into the fissure that the book would not be destroyed as I had planned. It continued falling into that starry expanse of which I had only a fleeting glimpse. I've tried to speculate where it might have landed,
Shanks
but I
comfy.
must admit that such conjecture is futile. Still, questions about whose hands might one day hold
have
my
60
Myst book
seconds to
are
finish.
unsettling to me.
Your time starts on first input.
I know my
after
apprehensions
cutscene.
might never be
Good
allayed,
luck.
And so I close, realizing that perhaps the ending has not yet been written.
The answer is Wumbo.
Oh, I didn't import. Didn't import, but listen, the sun's pretty. This sounds pretty
Good.
like.
I
Look at
feared it might
this.
drop you in that
Wait,
cutscene.
wait, I can't. I can't rush through this. Look at the sand. It's so pretty.
30 seconds remain. Good texture. It's like stars.
30 seconds
The
remain.
sound a book makes when you
Okay,
use it is
okay,
top-notch.
fine. Listen,
Lillian
I'll
just got
go.
the sand
I'll
percent
go
world
open the
record.
book. The sand% world record.
We've fallen in a deep dark cave. Also very glad it has a randomized puzzles mode. When you are ready to use it,
So
of
I like
course.
that a hand turns orange.
Congratulations. You won. Ah wah 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 wah. Is this the classical Myst?
Congratulations,
Trim
you
stats.
won. Broccoli. Hi, broccoli. Yeah, it's Myst. Virtual reality, but you know it is Myst.
Is this your first time playing it?
And it's got the sound. It's got that sound.
Would it
The
have
sound
killed
that
them
I
to
don't
make it
know
a
how to
little bigger?
describe. And I played. Played it on, it was like. Myst and Microsoft Paint were
Electro-whoosh.
basically my first video
Is
games.
this VR version recent? It looks very nice. He didn't keep his linking book very clean, it was covered in mold on the cover. At broccoli _ as you remember it but not as it actually was latent 6 laugh. I really liked this rebuild. Sounded like a distorted echo of a whip hitting a brick. Oh,
But I don't think I got
So
like.
it's
I
a
played it a
revisit.
ton as a little kid cause I just. It was like one of the only games I had on
I
a
know
floppy
they
disk.
re-released Myst like 20 million times but I'm not familiar with this release.
So I just have like.
It?
I don't know, fragmented childish memories of Myst, but I don't remember how to do any
They
of the
also did a
progression or the
rebuild of Ribbon
puzzles.
that is quite good. How they put a VR game on a floppy disk. At Kaggle_rock this was released in like 2022.
Would a VR on a floppy disk.
Recent cosmically speaking then. At list on Wii compression. Yeah, this game has some special significance to me, in part
Relatively
because I
recent
blew
in a
up an
cosmic
original Myst
sense.
CD once by accident. At list on Wii very careful coding. Surprised this didn't need to. Oh secret dungeon and why
That
are you
QLK beep
teleporting?
boop.
Original Ribbon had 5 discs haha.
I'm using teleport movement because the smooth movement has like some slight acceleration that makes me sort of dizzy.
Had pretty art on
But
the CD
that's fine
sleeves.
because teleportation movement is basically like... I mean, that's
Hello
basically
and good
how
night, Blairbs Rassi
Myst
Sleep.
plays.
It's like an ender pearl every step it's need. Turns out first generation CD-ROMs from one of the first games to be released on CD don't do well in modern
Good night,
128x
Charles
CD
Meister.
drives. Same as the original essentially. By pure happenstance, Myst is what you get when you make a code of all ones for a
Exactly,
few dozen
exactly,
KB,
Kaggle.
so it
It's
compresses
like
super
pretty
well.
old school.
Teleportation is very true to form
Paper
for this.
happenstance, and this
At
is just all
Catmeister
ones.
Shrimp's Wave. At Red Firyoshi Shrimp's Wave.
Cat mistress made out of like, it's hard to describe. It's basically made out of like a whole bunch of animated stills that you would sort of click around, if that makes any sense.
At acousticat_.
There's something else I was going to say, but I've forgotten it now.
I think I get it now then keys.w. Lots of pre-rendered raycast scenes that probably took weeks each to render. Pre-rendered 3D, so it looked way nicer than most other things on the market.
Oh my goodness, the music.
Hello everyone. I tried playing the original Myst when I was young.
But on this a little loud.
I love the music in these games.
Can I?
This feels very secret area coded for something you enter near media. Renders good. Lines jam.
I'm trying to remember how to.
Nostalgic for me. The vibe is for sure very different.
I know
but
it is
not in a
super
bad way.
nostalgic. There we go.
The art.
Okay, I think I got.
Vertex shaders in a 2D point and click. Amazing. Myst was the first in a long line of what has come to be known as Metroidvania, since you can technically
Topographical
beat it instantly if you
extrusion
know the
test.
code, but I hate that name, so I call games like that Myst lights.
Miss Flex. Beep boop, beep boop.
Shrimps LETSGOO. Cat and Pip Redmond Outer Wilds is my favorite game in that genre now.
Wait,
In
did
home
Myst
Metroidvania
invent
is more
67?
like games like Outer Wilds now.
Want to do a topographical extrusion?
Though I guess Myst is a lot about understanding how things work too. Myst mentioned.
Let's extrude some topographicals.
Myst has always been my sort
I
of
think
idea
it's
of
the
what a
island.
dreamlike paradise
I
would
think
be.
that's the island.
It's got scenic views, big fancy rooms to poke around in, nice music, and puzzles everywhere I look.
Puzzles everywhere. Topographical extrusions like the island. Mark a switch diagram.
Puzzles everywhere, and not a hint to see. It feels as if in some ways the whole multimedia online trend that was around the turn of the century was mainly just trying to emulate Myst. Happy. At broccoli_and blueprints has recently come to be my favorite game ever and has Cyan, the people who made Myst.
That's the thing
in
up
the
here.
credits. 3. Blueprints is so good. Beep boop.
Beep boop.
See a button, press the button, just like me FR.
See a button. Press the button.
I really like the dock, it's pretty.
Oh yeah, I spent so much time just like listening to this water and the seagulls.
If you can call most of the classic point-and-click adventures and puzzle games Metroidvanias. Something is wrong with your boat. Wait, why is the ship like that? Soggy.
It's a little bit underwater.
Soggy pier. Floatunti. I
Soggy
didn't know
pier.
they had submarines back then. That's what happens if you
Return
park too
of the
close
soggy
to the
pier.
dock. Alternatively, Minecraft shipwreck. Or if it's accurate to call games like Outer Wilds and Blueprints Myst-like. Big gear.
Mislike.
The gear that makes the swag spin. I thought they were called puzzle games. Hello.
It's A. Is it a guilty gear? In fact, I hate Becca. It's a musical
It strives
fish.
to be.
No, no, no,
OMG
no,
Guilty
no.
Gear Brisket.
Oh my goodness, why is
Epic joke
my?
Mylan.
That's
Does it
not
know
what I
mankind
said.
could not
I
change
said hi.
society?
Hello, Becca.
At Kaggle_rock OMG.
Has been feisty the last. The last couple of days been trying to make me
Lillian,
enemy, so
happy
sorry
Pride
about that.
BTW.
Happy Pride. Button. I think this is the
manhole was the other
observatory.
game I was thinking of, which early multimedia sites tried to emulate. That's another early CD game.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah,
it is the observatory.
slightly early. Pride y'all. At acoustic@_ every day is Pride Day. Even though it's more of a software than a game. Observing.
Just observing in the observatory.
Shrimps orb. Time to observe respectfully.
Right, yes, we're gonna go a real. Unix epoch mode. Looks like there wasn't
played
it much
shop.
terribly. Oh, hold on, I might have to close the...
I love this music track.
It looks like there was. This is what was happening in the sky. During Unix epoch, also shock pulse. High shock pulse.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Welcome aboard, Nebula Joseph.
Unix epoch Myst Sky. Hi Lillian.
Wait, maybe I need to get like an hour off course like. That whole dealio with
I
like
don't know what
Greenwich
day is
Mean
Toby night,
Time,
or I am not in my place of home.
or BSD being an hour off.
But was Unix epoch time quick time? My frames. At broccoli_.
QuickTime Unix epic time frames. I have dropped 72 frames so far. Two frames lost under my command.
OMG hello _ Lillian.
It might
It's been a hot
also
minute since
just
I've
be
seen
slightly
anything about
framey.
you. How've you been? 72 frame pickup.
.72 frame pickup cause of R things with like getting the R various the her runtimes working. I did
OMG,
notice
my
that the
dad
VR
got
viewer
me
is a
with
little
52
framey,
card pickup
but I
as a
figured
kid
that Myst would
QWQ.
probably survive a lowish frame rate. Also pyrocentrics. Hello beep boop beep boop, I'm doing good. I
Nice to hear. At in Bib Redmond.
Streaming and hospitaling and editing a video, and I migrated all my files. And I have set up a storage server. Oh, but yes, speaking of which,
The
I
big
did
file
it. I
migration
did
of
it.
2026.
With the I did a fresh install of both Windows and also put Arch onto the R.
So are you trying to get off the island?
Onto the other drive. I don't really know what I'm doing. I think I'm just here to solve puzzles. I'm here to chew bubble gum and solve puzzles, and that was a bad reference cause I have so much bubble mint.
You fell into this island from a book. Right now it's just trying to figure out what is going on. At @acoustic_, mostly just trying to explore. The motivation of the
I
main
fell into
character
this
is
island
never
from a
really
book.
explained a fig. They were just floating in the void and came across a book they got sucked into. I'm here to chew gum
But
and
yes,
solve
I was
puzzles,
able
and I will
to.
do both. BC, I have
Snake.
both.
Snake, snake,
Can we name
snake,
the main character?
snake.
Snake. Snake.
Oh my goodness, it's Sean Myst from Halo Reach.
Sanae. Can I tell you something you missed, because this is something that this version unfortunately makes it harder to see. Snake. 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 Snock.
Something I missed. Well, let's see if I stumble back over it.
At @acoustic_, they have no canon name or description.
There's always
so
a
go for
chance
it.
I'll just bumble
You
back
missed.
into it.
A sneak, it's a sneak. The council has spoken, their name is Snake/Silly. Danger Noodle, Snake.
I feel like part of the experience is probably missing things and being really confused for like 7 hours until you go, oh my god, it was that.
Solidified Snocky.
That makes noises. Snark, key.
Snocky Egg.
Oh, but yes, I was able to do my file migration and everything went really smoothly.
That's the
I
standard
got all
issue
my
horror section
configurations
of the
over like I'm
island.
streaming with my like regular streaming setup, and nothing
it
about
Snocky time?
that like seems to have broken.
At Idolonally Shrimps Wave. Yeah, you kinda
Idle
just
and
wanna
ally,
explore
take
everything
care
and
out
get
there.
your bearings,
Beep, boop,
figure out where
beep,
things
boop.
are, and don't worry so much about the how they work yet. Enough investigation and poking your nose in places will give you answers eventually. At Idolonally. At Idolonally, take care.
But yeah, I managed to get all my configurations over my DaVinci projects even migrated without much of a
A
hitch.
snake hissed my
There was
pants,
only
I
one that I
swear.
accidentally left
It's,
behind, and I
honestly,
just
an
was able
interesting
to pull it
thing.
back out of
I
some
never looked
backups.
much into the 3D efaying process for Myst, because in most 3D games there's heavy subliminal techniques to guide players' attention, but the island was of course not built with that in mind originally. So I wonder if they changed stuff to fix that or if they
Yes,
kept it as
Broccoli is
close to
like
the
the
original
original
as
game had like
possible.
basically the stills,
I
and
do
so like
wonder
there
how
was like
much
a
of
lot
the
of
island had
framing. I
a
remember
feasible
going
layout
into like,
originally.
well, you know, like certain things being animated could be really suggestive.
I once watched an entire playthrough of the game, but I still couldn't
Right,
tell you
but
what
why
the
can I
plot
not
is or
open
how
my
to solve
menu?
any puzzles. Suggestive animations, you say?
Festive animations.
Stinky cheese. Yeah, being able to look anywhere at any moment makes it harder to frame important objects with good visual composition.
Okay, so one thing I remember is that one. One thing I do remember is that there's the red book and the blue book. I can't remember why, but I think.
Double book.
I think I've always spent my time talking to the red book because like, okay. Okay, I don't.
Double book entry keeping.
I don't know if this was exclusively my family.
Myst is perfect for VR because there was no direction to begin with and you need a physical notebook to solve puzzles. Fun fact,
Family for some
about
reason like
70%
color-coded
of the
the
screen
kids.
in first-person games is like, the ground and lower half of walls. It's more for third-person games.
Ground and lower half of walls. But yeah, for some reason my family
Pretty
like
foreign.
color-coded the kids.
I'm just teasing, good luck.
And so like.
Kid color coding.
For like my color was red, like my towel was red,
Point.
like my bedspread was red, like my quilt was red, like all my stuff was red.
Red. Blue.
And then my
Wait.
brother was color-coded
I
blue.
got a similar
So like
thing.
his towel was blue,
I had
his
a lot of
bedspread
red
was
things.
blue, like his quilt
You've
was
heard of
blue.
blueprints, get ready for red in B. Wait, I thought that was how to not have your message read. I'm exposed to TDS. My parents did the same thing to us. My parents did that too, I was green and my brother was blue. Renby. As someone currently in a very red time in my
Okay.
life,
I'm not
that's
the
a pretty
only
good
one who
choice.
got color-coded.
Is GUH.
Amazing.
I had a bunch of blue things, my brother
Puh.
had lots of yellow things. Chad pat cat pat chad pat
As a
chad pat.
child, like wondering what other people's colours were,
Adakili other
I remember
direction the
wondering
second
what
one
other
ends
people's
it.
colours were. But
Adakili is the other way
anyways,
around.
this means that I did
Shrimps pet
like.
the shrimp, shrimps pet the shrimp, shrimps pet the shrimp. What's funny is I got assigned red, but blue was and still is
I
my
did have
favorite
like
color.
a.
I return. I was preparing snack for snack time.
I did have like our bias towards the
I
red
didn't
book.
like either blue or yellow. At Plaster Master 2252.
India Kaggle Rock, I know what you mean. Like I was assigned red. I like red is not really my most favourite colour though.
Just
Work
remember,
with.
if you want to color children according to color. Blue is wizard, green is druid, red is warrior, and yellow is rogue. Lillian, can you do the Kamehameha hey?
Call me a homie a hey.
According to gender asterisk atypical moment. Perfect. Assigned red at birth.
Oh geez, book.
My room is currently painted yellow and I don't know
Okay,
what
hold
other
on,
color
I
I
can
would
read.
want it to be painted. The perfect setup to play red vs blue.
Says I have called this
Hello
age
Evranian.
Channelwood and it is a very different world. That is exactly how I imagined it. It is still amazing to see with my own eyes. Water covers the sage as far as I can see except for a small rocky island. So not a cloud. Hi, not a cloud. Elsewhere there are only trees which grow directly out of the water. A myriad of thin wooden passageways are
Won't stay
built
very
just above the
long,
water
must
and
eat in like
disappear into
10
the
minutes.
forest. I assume they were built some time ago for the
At
appear
BD Ham.
aged. I need
Lots of
recruiter to
reading in
discover
both
more
this
about
game
this
and
land
ribbon.
and its people, but I have arrived late and I must rest.
Book. And it does end up being important to do the
Part is
reading.
just like
You
I
can
think I
find a
know
lot
the
of
area
answers
that
in
they are
books.
describing.
At Plaster Master 2252.
Like I vaguely remember an environment like that.
Which I suppose makes in a game about magical books. Makes sense asterisk. This game had exactly one instance of a pixel hunt without much of any
Night
hint
goes
about it
on.
that got
I
me
was
and my
waking
brother
this
stuck
morning
for
by
months.
strange mornings coming from a pathway adjacent to the one which I had slept.
Is the
I
mood
saw a
when
group
one
of
discovers an
monkey-like people
interesting
heading in
stream
my
late at night.
direction. They had not seen me yet. I did not feel threatened by their presence. Their response to me was one that I would have expected after staring at me. Does this book continue? Oh my goodness.
I asked at the beginning if we
And
were
no.
going to be reading these because I couldn't on 3DS with how pixelated the text was, and there are like a few of them. Lore. At
Oh,
Plaster
that's a
Master
lot of words.
2252 me arriving to a Lillian stream 10 minutes before it ends. Game about books *v.
This is going to be like reading the puzzle book in Skyrim. It's gonna be like reading the Skyrim plaques.
Lillian reading stream.
Yeah, luckily I have a voice suited for reading. Anyways, after staring at me for a short time, they fell to their knees and
I
began what
personally
appeared
would
some
love book
sort of
time where we
ceremonial
all have to
worship.
read the book for
I
a
tried to
bundle of
speak
time.
to them, but they did not
True.
understand my language.
Society needs more reading corners.
Instead, they indicated, through enthusiastic hand motions, that I was to follow them. As we walked, I began to notice that the waters below us were changing colours. Slowly, subtly, they had changed from deep blue to muddy orange, then from muddy orange to beautifully clear. I was so intrigued by the water, I hardly noticed that we had arrived at the ladder. Climbing the ladder led to us their village, which is about 10 meters above the water and can only be reached by rope ladders that stretch from the lower paths to the village level, approximately halfway up the grand trees. Watching these people carry out their daily tasks, even after watching them for hours, I did not understand exactly what they were doing. This is probably why I couldn't solve the puzzles as a kid, because I'm sure I refused to read any of this as a child.
Too many words, not enough picture.
That they motioned for me to follow them. I followed the creatures to the doorway of an enormous hut. Strangely, once inside, I found the hut appeared even larger than it had from the outside. The walls were garnished with bright metals, and in the centre of the hut sat the leader of these people.
DR did not exist in 1993.
At least he appeared to be their leader, for he sat a metre off the floor in a thick throne. Guards surrounded the strong creature, who was dressed in many exotic, colourful fabrics.
At broccoli_I thought it was standard in open
Next
world
to the
games
leader
now.
sat a very old human.
I got
At
exhausted
least to
with the
some
number
extent
of
he
books in
appears
Genshin
human.
Impact.
His hair, which was only on his face and head, was completely grey, almost
Hello
white,
all.
and hung very long around his frail body. Hello there, beep boop.
I couldn't read it because 3DS and I got through fine. The pictures are the main bit.
Hello, hello. We're reading books and Myst. We're doing a Myst literacy run. Myst literacy run.
Whoa, Myst. Adakili. Cool.
His thin head hung limply by an almost grotesque neck that could not hold its head up to look at me. But what a surprise this creature could speak my language. Shortly thereafter, I was given a
Instead
bed
of
with some hand
TLDRs,
motions that
people
looked
had
to be
others
telling me
write
to go
book
to
guides,
sleep.
LOL.
Oh my
Wait,
goodness.
wasn't Myst a
I
point
don't
and click
know if
game
I'm going to
originally?
wait.
At Plaster Master 2252.
Wait, there's so many more. No, this would be the rest of the stream. Oh my goodness.
Yay book stream.
This would be the entire rest of the stream.
Reading stream.
The tree drillers seem slightly distressed that I am leaving, but are happy
Bookmark
that
SE.
Sirius and Achana are staying behind again.
At broccoli_. Will there be a quiz next stream to make sure we comprehended the reading material?
For now, I must give my farewell to the creatures, for I do not know how long it'll be until I visit this aged
Wouldn't want
kin
to
and—
lose our world record pace.
Anyways, yeah, a good book, good book. It looks like they're making bridge. Finally, understand why the tree
bridge to
dwellers
the
have been
Shadow
giving me
Realm.
their many inks, insisting I write with them. Looking through some of my past countries, I see now that the inks have changed from the black. I thought they were to various different colours. Oh my goodness. C's is there they're getting pranked. That's like more effort in one book than like.
Gay Pride Gay Pranks 3.
Also, this book is textured really nice gay pranks.
All of BG3's books
Like
doesn't job as
books that
much
have this
text as
kind of
this
like
one book.
texture and binding. I
Don't
love
you have
like
3
running
more
my
books to
fingernails
read?
over them.
Gay pranks. The texture of frayed cloth is a very good texture.
Yeah, the nice thing is it looks like the books correspond to the different ages, so I can probably not just read them all in one go.
Pride Pog. At Plaster Master 2252 Professor Lillian. Old books seem chewy. Oh yes.
Like I could probably
This
get into
textile
some
is
kind
so
of
nice.
streaming routine where we
Usually old
go
lawyer
into an
books
age
or
and
old
then
encyclopedias
contemplate
and
its
old
book or
dictionary
something like
maybes.
that. Oh my god.
This book seems puzzle focused. That seems like a
This
cool
one's
idea.
getting into the thing where you need like a notepad next to your desk.
Is that loss? Oh, this is a manual LOL. Puzzling book. Adakili.
Yeah, this is the one. This is the one where you need like a notepad next to your desk at
I
all
should have
times.
more books in my abode that just have nondescript puzzles with no explanation in them. Can you take this book with you?
No, it's okay, Silver. I'll just go ahead and memorize by heart like... I like good
Consume
heavens.
the book, gain its book attributes.
I'll go ahead and I'll just memorize like 5. There's got to be like 100 punch cards in here. There's like 100 pinch cards and it's
Punch card.
okay.
Does
I'll
it
just
hurt?
memorize 100 mispinch cards and then when my co-workers
Think
ask
there's
what
at
I did
least
over the
100.
weekend, I'll be like
Don't
mostly
slip
just
all the way
memorize the
through,
pinch
there is
card book
closer
from
to
Myst I marked a
300.
hash for.
There's 43 of us. If we all memorize 3 of them, Lillian can win. Page turn Ezimer.
Page turn asthma.
There is 42
There's
of
more
us
than
to make it
100
funny.
punch cards.
Oh, there
Oh
are
my
more than
god, this
100.
is diabolical.
Holy shit. 3. That's a tall order. At broccoli
This
underscore.
is.
It's a very satisfying sound
This is
effect.
like an unethical amount of punch cards to put in.
I think notepads used to be 120 pages.
Myst punch
Halfway.
card book might be my new
3.
favorite thing in the universe.
Well, unless you want to brute force the puzzle, you definitely do not need to memorize all of
But
these.
I feel like you could just like...
More than 200. Whoever wrote
Like
this
surely you could
clearly
just
knows how to
upload a
read.
random page from the Myst
I
punch
can't
card
tell
book
if the
and
page
like...
turn sound is a lick or a turn. Good page turn noise. If I was a dev, and I had to make an unpredictable puzzle that is always different, I would just assign 4 to each player based on random number generator.
I was
and at
like,
the end I just put
I'm
all
just
the
going to
posable
leaf through
ones
one
so
more
people
book and
can
then
see
I'll
them.
do the blue book and the red book and then it'll be snack time. But I guess now we're just
Adequately.
trapped in the punch card dimension. This is just my life now. This is the SH.
Are there infinite pages? When I hear SFX a bunch of times like this, I
This
think
is
about
the
the
stream.
rhythm of the noise.
Wait, we made it to
Like the page turn
256.
SFX has 6 distinct sounds. I'm
Said
curious to see
QLK.
how many there are. Five-sixths of the way through, I think 3.
Also,
At note a
I
cloud
just
underscore note
realized
a lick
the
has 2 more
diagram
notes
at the front of the
silly.
book was that thing.
256 int eraser. We're at 2 to the power of 8. Sudoku buffer overflow.
Diagram was that thing, so maybe the book goes with the fireplace. The static is at the end. There's 300.
What does the scouter say about your puzzle
I
level?
think there's 300 punch
was right.
cards.
300 pages of punch card goodness.
"300 pages of punch card goodness. That
I knew
was,
there were
that
300.
was, that was an experience."
300 punch cards. Time to double check, just in case.
I wonder how many humans. I wonder how many.
300 punch cards lost under
I
my
wonder
command.
how many sentient entities. In the
300
entire
punch
history
cards
of the
under my
universe.
command. 500 cigarette bit, but it's 300 punch cards now.
Know what the phenomenological experience of turning the punch card book by hand, like with your actual VR hands, to page 300 is like. It's gotta be single digits, right? I dive to turn it by hand all the way back to get to bed. Oh, no.
There should be an archivement or something. Can you turn multiple pages at once? Oh dear.
Wait, do I have to turn it by hand?
The book remembers. The book does not forget.
Front of the punch card like. Okay. I'm just gonna I'm not gonna turn it all the way back. I'm just gonna get started on turning it a few pages. I'm just going to get started on the punch card book. Like I'll do it. I'll do it
Turn
in
a few
shifts.
pages,
I'll just
explore,
kind of chip away
come
at the
back,
punch card like.
Turn it a few more pages. At broccoli _
Yep, exactly. Cackle, we're gonna just chip away at the
All
punch
this
card
page
book.
turning made me hungry, so I went on to get myself some soup. I told you not to meddle in things you don't understand, but the book is
Unsanctioned
magic,
soup.
so it doesn't actually matter. 3.
Actually matter. Red.
That book seems just a bit ominous.
Oh my goodness, this is such a familiar sound.
Sorry, I was late for eating. I need to go now, but take care and have fun, everyone.
Take care, Shock Pulse.
Bye Shock Pulse, your friend. At Shock Pulse Shrimp Swing. / Can you enable subtitles for this dude? Hello Greedy Serious 3. That book needs a new antenna.
So equally, I don't think we're supposed to be able to understand yet. I do have subtitles on. Like I do have subtitles on for the game, I think. I think you're supposed to. I think part of the game is getting.
Adequately, it doesn't work with the FMVS, that's why they don't work with them.
Part of the game is getting like the blue pages for the blue book and the red pages for the red book.
I love subtitles, spoken words are difficult. There are 2
I think
to the
so.
power of 40
I'm guessing.
possible
I'm guessing that
combinations,
as you get more
so
pages,
300 is
they
actually
probably get
fairly
easier to
limited and thus
understand.
demonstrates fairly high entropy.
Fairly high entropy.
God, things have gotten so much better since Skype. Why is Homer trapped in the book?
Ring. Blue pages.
Ada killing. The subtitles only work
Yeah,
with
yeah.
the uncanny
See,
3D
he
models
wants
of them
blue
for some
pages.
reason.
I must have the blue page.
I just noticed.
Subtitles only work with the uncanny 3D models.
It's a language specific to the Myst franchise. Elect my blue pages. At in Bib Redmond Odang, Lillian has a subtitle stream plugin for games.
Serious?
I must sleep now. Good time zone everyone squid 3. At notacloud_shrimpswave. At Riney
Good
and
time
Genderman.
zone. Good time
+2.
zone.
I love this static / misstunning sound from these books. At notacloud_.
I know broccoli. It's so. Such memories.
Or is the actual game broken with subtitles?
Okay, I'm
That would be
supposed
so
to be.
funny.
Oh, no.
Peak VR integration.
Oh no. Oh no. This is where the punch cards go. This is where the punch cards go.
Square up, get punching. Very satisfying clicks. Good thing you memorized them.
Clicks. It is like.
This is where the children who like elevator buttons go. I would unironically press those for hours
This
because
is where
of
the
the sound
children
and the
who
light
like.
up.
I know acoustic cat. That's what you do and all you got is a floppy disk and no part.
Bubble wrap simulator. I am one of those children. I'm not under 13.
He got his
Don't
floppy
tweet
disk
me,
and
Twitch.
no part.
I
But you
remember
can't, you
coming back to
definitely.
this place whenever I got too stuck. I'm a grown woman and I still love elevator buttons. Adakili, yes, it is the actual game that is the problem. If you click the information about enabling the FMVS, it says they don't work with the subtitles, if I remember this version correctly. Some people encountered this puzzle and then developed an obsession with mechanical keyboards.
Keyboards. Anyways, let's go with snack time down on the dock. Just because the dock has nice sounds.
That's why my keyboard needs to be clicky.
Go sit in the shade. Go sit in the shade beside the vast immortal sea. And have a snack.
Is there any place you want to explore first? What's the snack today?
An officially sanctioned snack? I have no idea. Broccoli, I don't know how to even get anywhere, so probably just wherever I'm able to get into first.
I love grapes and salted nuts as a snack.
My snack is just ice soup and crackers. Maybe I should bring Mule. Would make a fantastic snack though. You know it would make a fantastic snack.
I love saltines.
Cheese, cheese.
Just now dawning that ice soup means water with ice. Frozen grapes are a fun snack. Solid water soup. Ice soup. In this economy, I had
Water
an
with
apple
ice.
and an apricot. Grabbed some iced cream.
Apple and an apricot. I think I'm gonna go acquire cheese for snack time. I mean not like right now, but like for future snack.
Future snacks in future times. Snack to the Future, Part 2. At Embibredment, I wish all games were moddable for stuff like this. Cheem. What's the proper dish that girl from that robot game where her workplace could be destroyed almost every time she got a new job again? I think her name is like Nanny or something. I think it was fried bread soup. Thank you for reminding me to put my next batch of grapes in the free ER. Naneo. Yeah, the bread soup is great.
Soup. Soup,
Soup.
soup, soup. So 0, 0, 0 up.
Ocean is a soup. Soup, soup, soup. Waiting for it to be bread is too late. Fried yeast soup. Soup, soup, soup.
Fried yeast soupier oceans like a seafood soup if you think about
So
it.
0, 0 up. You dice bread, then fry it in oil, then put them in the soup. It's a proper dish. Faints from malnutrition.
So oh up. Artie. Hello, Artie. Beep boop.
Liaine beep BEP. You're so right. Yeast soup creates an ocean where you are the Leviathan. That means you'll live forever. Snack, cheese-filled dinner rolls.
I see and envy Redman. Yeah, I'm still enjoying wandering so far, so we'll see if I get super duper lost and Amos, but...
At broccoli_, I really need to play through Robot Alchemic Drive myself at some point. Drinking pine tree tea.
I want to see her a little bit more exploration. More exploration goes first. Hello, Beep.
At Rainy AI, and it looks really janky and funny in a good way.
I can hear my discs pondering. I
At
wonder what
Redman,
they're
I'm so
pondering.
glad you're here to weigh in on the nutritional value of yeast. The discs of swag.
I'd like to look some non-trivial IOI. Wonder if they're doing...
It's getting late, so
wait,
here's the
is it?
midstream appreciations. Appreciate the
I
lurkers,
bet.
VOD viewers, floppy disks, duality of computer games, Myst and Putt-Putt, Pretty Sands, exploding CDs, the return of Soggy Pier,
Myst and
QuickTime,
Putt-Putt.
Snockies, Snake, color-coded kids, Lillian reading streams, page turn Azamru, 300 punch cards, children who like elevator buttons, and fried bread soup. 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 Soup.
Soup triple M dash.
Soup. 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 Also happy Pride everyone. Soup. 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 Soup.
On soup.
Soup.
Have good sleep, said
Actually,
QLK.
I'm more of a baking power bread. Yeast is what Marmite is made of, and Marmite is gross.
And also Bukoy villain hello
Beep
beep
soup.
boop.
Soup. Soup. Soup.
Hello there.
No Vegemite is
Soup.
tasty. Soup. Stinky cheese, stinky cheese, stinky cheese soup.
Soup. Soup to you.
Soup.
Wait, can I not say hold on pagan whale soup to you? CS go.
I got a beep poop from the bot. That means it's going to be a good week. Sup.
Sleep said QLK and have a good week this week. Stinky cheese beat poop.
Poop. Good morning.
I bet the discs are doing either parody checks or they're doing a BTRFS scrubs.
Wait, what is CSGO supposed to mean originally?
But my discs are having a scrub right now.
ALUI.W. I never found out what it is. XD. GM
And the
Olive
Lou
33.
axes. Beep boop.
At Inbib Redman,
Good
that's what
morning.
Marmite
Good
is.
morning.
That Australian stuff everyone from elsewhere box at. Looking very hard at my nutritional yeast RN. Kusuk Gook OOP. Marmite is the UK one and Vegemite is the AUS one, I think.
My nutritional yeast and CSGO is just like. I don't like. I don't know why.
Marmite has like, carrot and onion in it as well. At broccoli _ generally, Marmite is also
I have no idea
popular in
why,
NZ, I
but the
think.
speech-to-text really loves to turn like all sorts of random things into CSGO. Basically anything can become CSGO, it seems like.
Oh. Maybe the TDS plays CSGO. I tried both and liked Vegemite more.
CSGO. Oh, and then it happened like. I feel
Which
like
is
the
sad
CS
because
going
Vegemite
happened
is
like.
harder to find here.
That remind. I don't think it was always like that. I don't think it was CSGO during,
Adakili Marmite is mostly yeast
Skyrim,
extract
for
and salt
example.
with vegetable flavorings.
The CSGO crept upon.
What a good stare. As inadvisable as it may be to go to the UK for tasties, I just have to try this if I just need a few veggies to add.
I could stare a few peggies.
Marmite makes a good gravy base.
Beep.
Boo.
Beep, 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 boop, boop.
When I was a kid, my parents bought those beer yeast extract capsules that are sold as supplements. I'd sneak to steal them from the medicine cabinet because I liked their taste.
Just a asterisk of the yeast. Yeah, sometimes when I'm like, using yeast to cook, I'm just like, it just smells so good. It's so inviting.
Bet it's similar to why so many veggies to grate as shakes. Lillian, I have a question. What kind of bread do you like?
Let's see, I really like honey wheat bread.
At acousticat_NB bread. Focaccia is really good. Binary breaking bread.
Oh, I know what bread I really like.
Oh, honey wheat sounds delightful. I like pretzel bread a lot.
I know what bread I really like. I think my favorite.
I really like hard crust bread.
My absolute favorite bread. Really? Oh, I should bring. Oh, holla.
Like Italian breads with the very crunchy crust. I like
Holla.
milk breads like brioche as well.
Actually read the subtitles. I don't know if it's transcribing that right.
Challah bread is really nice yet.
That one plaster master. Yeah.
If I was forced to only eat bread and water I wouldn't feel punished. I normally just get whole wheat, which should just be a category of bread, but I don't know of any real good bread bakeries. Holla y'all.
Holla hollow. So tasty. Hollow. So tasty, and I don't know. I think the braids are cute.
Hint the time is supposed to be swag o'clock. I'm always tempted to get it but I usually don't because it's
Swag
usually in my
o'clock,
area
yeah.
around Jewish holidays and I think I don't want to deprive any families who may be picking it up last minute. Holla get dollar. I will die on the hill of certain seed breads.
Yeah, I remember. Just like. I remember just like demolishing the hall at a. I remember just like demolishing the hall at synagogue. Oh, and then. Cyanoplasty could. Could always spade your own. You could always bake your own. I think I've baked. Once, and it was really tasty.
Matzah is so fucking good.
I think I picked it once and it was really tasty.
Pita bread. And I also think about how it's not very healthy, because my norm is whole wheat bread with extra multi-grain stuff ha.
Extra grains. Or. And then. I also love
is
that you
Marmite
kind of
cheese
just
in
are
my
able to
family's
like
fridge
tear
for some
chunks off
reason.
of it with your hands.
I mean, bread in general is not the healthiest food.
Why, you know what? I think I'm gonna.
Bread makes you fat, I once heard. Bread is too yummy for me not to eat it excess, it's my comfort food. It triggers none of my autism food things.
Too yummy
I
not to
enjoy
eat.
tearing chunks into most breads, to be honest. Dwed.
Bread, bread.
Gob. I don't remember the solution to any of these puzzles. Focaccia is another one that is nice to tear into, because I usually find it sold in a big circle. If I recall,
Snake,
bread
snake.
is very regional. Some places just have better bread standards. Would you like the recipe for it? I'm at the page for it in my Professional Baking College course ebook. I did eat quite a bit of bread, we ate soups/pastas, while on soft food diet the last few weeks. It's pretty good. But there's a certain bread that messes me up for some reason.
Professional Baking College course.
It's just that even the
Whoa,
best breads with whole wheat flour and grains
prescient.
and everything,
Yeah,
it's
I'll
still
take a
lot
chala
of carbs.
recipe.
I like taking a loaf, hollowing it out, then eating the outside crust at the end.
Maybe I'll go full. Maybe first next time I could bring chala, apple slices and honey.
Baguettes are the best for tearing a chunk off. Good if you're active enough to
I
burn
could bring
those
chala,
carbs.
apple slices and honey
Good.
for snack
The
time.
TPS is struggling to produce both challah as well as focaccia.
Holla. Holla, 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 holla,
Measurement
holla.
units, grams, or ratios. Honey and challah is a very good combination. At acoustic at
Measurement in
underscore.
Oz grams or ratios. I could take grams.
I feel like, the bigger worry is very processed foods. If folks ate more veg and fruit, a little bread would be fine. But I agree that bread doesn't belong on the essential foods list, lol.
Oh geez, I think I'm about to explode the
Oh yeah,
nuclear
a
reactor.
little bread is always fine. For those unaware, focaccia is typically pronounced with the sh ending in my area. People happy. People happy, people happy, people happy.
People have been
happy,
others
people
buzzkill
happy,
circuit
boom,
breaker
boom,
down
boom.
here.
Gay mischief.
Buzzkill circuit breaker.
Oh hello. Overloaded the circuit 3. BZZZZT.
I wonder if I'm supposed to keep them balanced. That's a woolly shay. Hi, woolly shay. Sa.
I had no idea there was a VR Myst.
Mine or.
One day we'll invent the perfectism food and half the people
Asterisk,
here will
asterisk,
have it every
asterisk,
afternoon.
that does make 14 and it does a little zappy.
But I am used to Microsoft David not knowing how to pronounce things the Southern Italian/American way. Like ricotta, and prosciutto, and focaccia, and probably more. Like gyro. The Nutrition Cube, Gabe PLS.
Preciato.
At Woolly Shay it released in like 2022 I think.
Preciato. Left is power, right is power to ship. Preciato, Preciato. Preciato, Pescito, Pescito.
Pascito. I like Pascito.
I think there's like switches to the ship outdoors. Preciato. Holla Preciato.
Not the prosciutto.
Holla. Holla Preciato. Call the Preciato. All right, all right, all right, all right. I may not be a certified electrician, but what's a few
Instructions unclear.
switches for me?
Send prosciutto to ship.
What's a few? What's a few? What's a few? What's a few? What's a few breakers between friends?
I wonder if the interfaces of the first few Five Nights at Freddy's were made intentionally to emulate the controls of games like Myst. A few is more than 2, 3. Because they always reminded me of them. 1 and 3, especially.
More than 2 breakers between friends. I hardly.
You heard of icebreaker parties, now introducing the electricity breaker party. Probably does have inspiration / influence
So the first
over
time I was
FNAF
around
system.
here flipping switches, it did make like a whooshy noise. Yeah, I've got 5 to the ship right now.
Fixed
I'm
3.
gonna bet the ship wants more than 5.
But a lot of point-and-click adventure games made with 3D renders does have an interesting aesthetic. I feel like all influential games influence their genres so much they end up seeming cliché to anyone who started with the modern.
Sorry, I think right is. I wonder why right and left looks different.
Suffering from success.
Ponder,
Whoa.
ponder, 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 ponder. CS under.
It has been borked.
Ponder, ponder,
I love
Preciato.
the notion that some influences are so widespread and successful that they are essentially absorbed into culture. Like,
Ponder,
J.R.R.
ponder,
Tolkien will
Preciato.
probably never die.
Into my culture.
Fiddling with electricity, we silly three.
Wait, but these breakers didn't break. Press the button. Is it because I
It's
pressed the
usually a
button
good
by the
thing when
spaceship?
breakers don't break.
Like walk out and walk back in to reset it. No, it is very much so not reset at the moment. So maybe it's cause I promise. Maybe it was the button. Maybe it was in fact the button.
It seems like a relationship between creator and audience. The most lasting stories get reinterpreted.
If that one's not tripped and that one doesn't look tripped. So maybe I'll just go press the button. Maybe I'll try pushing it up to 50 and then just see how things look. If it's not those switchy things over there. Things are there. I see you, switchy thing. I'm gonna come switch you once I figure out what time it is.
Switchy thing. Witchy thing.
Switchy thing. No, it's still not going at the spaceship. Maybe it is the breakers. Much to ponder. To ponder. And go. I'm gonna go fiddle with the breakers one more time and then I'll see if I can explore some other parts. Oh, it. I bet that just resets it. Okay, yeah, so. Electrocution pending.
Bread flour 567 g, water 229 g, instant yeast 11 g, egg yolks 113 g, sugar 43 g, malt syrup 3 g, optionally replace with molasses, salt 11 g, vegetable oil 57 g. 1, scale ingredients 2, combine in a bowl until hydrated, then turn out onto floured work surface and knead until it bounces back vigorously. Stand mixer, low 3 to 4 minutes, high for 8 to 12. 3. Place in floured bowl and let rise in a warm room until doubled in size.
Vigorously.
4. Punch it down. 5. Continued in next post. Oh. New sound.
It bounces back vigorously.
Gob. How did I figure this out as a kid with no
Okay,
understanding of basic
so I'm
things
going
like
to go to
circuit
50.
breakers?
They're broccoli. At least that's how I figured anything out. Just pure trial and error.
At I'm_me 42x.
Go up to 50.
We're upgrading from Pathfinder items to recipes in chat. Red letter day indeed.
You can go up to 50.
At I'm_me 42x42. Stop describing that, it is indecent. That is how baby breads are created.
Baby breads. I aspire to bounce back vigorously.
Baby bread.
All right, all right, all right. Nothing on 50.
I'm wondering about a thing with the number, but I'm gonna wait until we get the answer.
I'm
Tom, be sure.
just gonna push it now, and whatever happens, happens. Theory about a number.
Bye Lillian, I love y'all /platonic/brick. I gotta go. We'll be on forums later. Meow.
Platonic/brick. Take care out there, Marissa.
Bibi Marissa.
Didn't wanna go to 50. There, I'll kiss that one pushed it. Send it to you.
I know the number we are supposed to have, but you aren't supposed to know yet. Really? 3.
You aren't supposed to know yet. Okay. Well, I said I was going to go explore the island a little bit more. Oh my goodness. This thing. CS, remember this.
I remember this one.
Yes, I remember like lighting a match for the little pilot light. How did I ever?
I
Yes,
just remembered a video about
broccolis.
how stories
How did I
change
ever
over
do this
time.
when I didn't understand how
They
light,
talked
I
about how
guess.
Cinderella used
What
to
a
be a
heater
prince who
worked.
ended working with a princess to defeat their curse.
Does anyone smell gas?
At acoustic@_shrimps wave.
Does anyone
Yes.
smell gas, by the way? Wanna see how my new spark plug works? It's really cool. It just makes
Famous
sparks.
last words. Gas, tur. Peepo happy. At Plaster Master 2252, that's the one. Yeah. I didn't know if I should mention other creators here. This one has to do with also, pressure too. And it's like, how? I think at the time people just assumed games were for kids and let us play them even if they really weren't for young kids.
Curses. Curses.
The door's open, you've got a ventilated room.
You can't. You can't take my spark plug away from me. I have AI, have
Can't
have a
get
letter
gaslit
of
if you
accommodation
start a
saying
gas
that I
fire.
need my spark plug. My doctor says that I need a spark plug too.
Is that style of shack built with literal horizontal logs real?
Horizontal logs.
My. Yes.
I need a date. I need a time.
Wouldn't
I
there be
need a
tons of
numerical
gaps between the
combination.
logs?
I need a number between
Surprise
0
kids.
and 99. I need a snake glyph. I need a number between 0 and 300 for the...
At broccoli_, I don't miss the moral outrage over satanic games, lol. You have lots of locks but no keys. 3.
And he locks no keys.
Oh, those were the dumbest reasons not to let younger folks play games, but like, this is meant to required a lot of world knowledge, otherwise it would be mega frustrating. XD. The Forum of the Future. Future Forum.
They're like materials. I really
I think
adore
I do
all of the
remember
just
finding things
materials
out
that
from
everything's
trial and
made
error,
out
but
of.
not understanding why they worked the way they did. Yeah,
I kinda remember getting something that looked like that at some point.
the world building is just so good in this game. Key.
It's on wheels.
At broccoli_, I feel like this is how we should talk about games instead of giving everything an arbitrary age rating. Adults know what game reviews are now, the labels feel dated. They're a key, that's what you want for all your locks 3.
That's what I want for all my locks. I have an idea. Kiki's delivery.
There aren't many games I've played that legitimately feel like more lived experience
Like even
makes
that
them more
rotated.
effective, but VA11 Halley and Slay the Princess are 2 of them. OMG, the elevator has a safety feature. Five. Divide into equally sized pieces depending on how many braids you want in it, 3 to 6. 6. Roll the pieces with the palm of your hand into long smooth strips, with the thickest part 7. 8. Braid as desired, including a 3-strand one start at the middle, otherwise start at one end. 9. Place on a parchment lined sheet and improve at 27 C with high humidity for 1 to 2 hours. 10. Bake in a 200 C, 400 F, oven until golden brown on top. 11. Let cool completely before eating. Unattenuated moving sound. At Plaster Master 2252 Slay the Princess is incredible.
Did moving sound? Oh, sorry.
This is a tutorial for Myst elevators. They always make you close the door even when it doesn't even make sense to have a safety feature.
Feature. I'll see if I can get the audio a bit better balanced. CS, click this time. Wait.
Aha.
I see.
3.
When it like rotates the little window frames different placards.
Hi Lillian meow. I see.
$24,221 and Taro Jerry. Hi, Taro Jerry.
240/2,2,1.
Interesting.
Mintai Foruwu.
$24,221. $1,440.
VA11 Hall A is great, it's a VN.
Myst. But a humble Myst.
Whoa. I can't wait for the next Myst stream so I can say I missed Myst.
Spin spei. I. Yes.
I'm glad you figured it out even without the hint/tutorial the game gives you at the start 3.
Figured it out without the hint tutorial. Also, these
Coffee
gears look
talk has
different.
been on my
I
wish
remember
list for
them
a
being
while.
more like bigger
Oh,
and
money,
more staggering.
come my way,
But maybe
BB.
I'm crazy.
There's a hint at the start. Shrimps dance party.
I think there's a hatch on the bottom of the life pod.
Wait, I remember that too about the path. They were bigger and staggered. What? Changed for the free movement mode.
Wait, I thought it was.
Yeah.
$1,221. I think I forgot the number, unless it's not for this. But my
Pretty sure
goodness,
it was 2,
wait,
2,
look,
1 yet.
there's like...
That key doesn't seem to fit that lock.
Okay, so maybe 221 goes to something else. But also like they like. There's like. Look at this, that there's like the weld marks on the hinges here. The actual like welding on the hinges.
Isn't that just the welds?
It is the welds broccoli. That's what I'm excited about.
Good attention to detail.
Course I'm trying to think, would anybody go as far as like monitor to like model the welds? That's incredible. So cool. Or, if there was another. Try to remember if there's any other. Could jam in a 221. Feel like a date.
Simplice Naplerk.
Doesn't really feel
yeah,
like a date.
look at the girl
I'm
with
just
cat
gonna,
ears when
I'm gonna,
allergies enter
I'm
the
gonna
fray.
just gonna contemplate
Real
that one
classic.
for a bit.
I'm sold. Wish more games had a free trial so you could get a lil feel of it.
And I switch the switchy. Switch the switchy.
Yeah,
Switchy,
sometimes
switchy,
when I'm
switchy.
watching someone else start a game, I may stop watching to go play the game myself. The switchy thing has been switchy and
Here's a place to put in some numbers.
so many gears. 3 digits. Oh, that's a differential. It totally is modeled after a differential up there at least.
Yeah, I totally used my. Wait, was it 211 or 221? I guess we'll find
I
out.
like doing that too. Or I'll do as I do here and ignore the puzzles so I can try them if I wanna. This is my least favorite puzzle in Myst. I hate the clocktower. It is an outdated kind of puzzle in the way the solution works.
Yeah, my combinatorics skills aren't quite there.
I do get the puzzle
and
here.
then I have to reset the weight so I only get so many moves.
This looks simple enough tbh. Add Silver Spectre do you? I do. Add Achille.
Simple. Until you consider how bad I am at numbers.
At broccoli underscore only looks good
But I
because
think
you
we
don't
need
know
to
what
go.
the solution is. Add in Bibred remember there being some surprise with this. The combo you need is 221 correct?
I think we need 221. Yeah.
At Silver Spectre, yes, but it is an impossible combination by pulling the levers in an order.
So I need to hold on. Wait. Hold on. I actually do wait. I do no number theory. I do technically no number theory. I did an entire. I have written a lot of number theory proofs.
Holding. Economy code.
I need to play.
Curses are killing me. Yeah, what
Waffles
I'm
and
thinking
curses are
is,
killing.
you
Listen.
need to cycle the middle wheel way too much to get to 221. Well, combination is either X amount of lever 1, and X amount of lever 2, you can figure out how many lever pulls in total in int irregardless of 3 is your solve because the middle gear always move.
Little gear always moves.
Yeah.
It's true. Middlegate
At Silver
does.
Spectra, yes, but none of those combinations actually works because that isn't the solution. Calculation, it's way too many moves. Spin 3.
Spin. I. Eee.
One gear always tells the truth, one gear always lies.
See now, this is the part. This is the part in Myst. This is the part in Myst where you're supposed to go to your 90s desk job for like 3 weeks and just like sit there staring at the drop ceiling thinking about the clock tower and drawing diagrams on your like a legal pad when you're supposed to be working.
21 is one of them. Yeah, still mathing it out a bit, but I do understand the logic the puzzle asks. Isn't asterisk.
I got back to the start.
BZNS time.
Time, business time.
At Silver Spectre, you don't understand the logic. The logic is more out of the box than you realize.
I have to go stare at the drop ceiling at my job and listen to like some fax machine sounds. Maybe the gears are broken.
No, the logic, the gears and levers.
The logic, the gears, the lovers. The trap ceiling and the fax machine.
And me. Lever lovers.
The logic, the gear, the levers, the drop ceiling, and the fax machine.
The lovers 3.
That gear kinda looks like that other gear, and I did get in here through pointing the
I
tower
love logic. It makes my train go choo-choo.
at the gear. Latent logic. The latent logic within.
Four minutes to finish. Oh. You are supposed to be able to do it now, it's just the way the puzzle is presented that makes the solution harder than it needs to be. Oh.
The way it's presented. What the heck?
Yesh, look at that. What?
Mysteries.
You solved it? XD. That is literally the puzzle.
What on earth?
Yesh. There's a second option with the lever LOL. You are supposed to just figure out you can hold the levers.
Wait. So you're telling me, hold on. I'm just going to have to
Okay,
come
that
sit out
solves
here
my
by the
problem
water
of
for a
not enough
moment and
spins for the middle
contemplate.
wheel. I hate that puzzle so much.
So you're telling me that like somewhere in the world.
How did that work in the point and click
You're
version?
telling me somewhere in the world there had to be like...
You guys just don't get me. It's part of the mystery, the game dev probably.
Somewhere in the world there had to be a dad at their desk staring at the drop ceiling and the fax machine for like 10 months. Like solving
At broccoli
combinatorics from
underscore
base
the same,
principles trying
you
to
just
solve
held it down.
for the clock tower level puzzle.
TBH, this game does have bad puzzles.
But like there had to just be.
I remember one pixel hunt in particular that was absolutely awful. I hope it's
Had
better
to just
in
be some
VR.
poor 90s dad at their desk job staring at the drop ceiling. Just
Oh
like
yeah,
completely
if
red
that was
arriving
not accidentally
combinatorics.
discovered, that would have been very frustrating. At broccoli underscore, if I remember correctly, it is better in this version.
And like, what are you gonna do? Watch a YouTube walkthrough?
I'm more thinking that maybe there was another thing you needed to change the gear or something, then hold the lever down. I mean,
No, there's no YouTube you have to get. You have to wait until like 4 years later you
I
get
wonder
like a
how many
message in the
urban
fax
legends
machine
around
that
Myst
says try
mechanics
holding the
there were in
lever into the clock tower.
proto-internet. One thing going for this at least was that it was possible to prove you can't get to it with just the basic moves. Unironically, I bet
In the
half the players found
proto-internet,
it through
yet
a
no
frustrated forum
you
guide
must
lookup.
run is like over for like 3 years.
This feels like the kind of puzzle that someone would complain about at a party in 1994, and then
Your
someone
Myst
would
run is over
suggest
until for
holding the
like 3
lever who
years
wasn't
until
playing
either you
the
get a
game.
cryptic message in the fax machine or you're
Also,
like
I
a
don't think
color-coded
this game
child
had a
comes and is
helpline.
clicking buttons.
And then the player would
Like
go,
either you
"There's
get
no
a
way
cryptic
that would
message
work.
in the fax
That's
machine or your
ridiculous.
color-coded
There's
child
no way
comes
that
over
would
to your
work."
house and just like
You'd have
mashing
to get a
buttons.
strategy guide in a magazine most likely. Games had helplines.
And then, two options from the color-coded child.
And then that person would hold that over the person playing the game for the next forever many years. Me when I party in 1994, woman
Either
dancing.
you witness it and then from the
Yup.
child's
A
perspective,
lot of
you're
console and
like
PC
grandpa
games
just
had
saw
a
you
phone
clicking
number you
buttons
could
and
call
just
that
like went
someone would answer
insane.
questions
Like
if
you
you
just
got
solved
stuck.
the like the like you just solved the like ultimate cipher. But like, imagine you just over it you're, like over it you're. You know, answer
It
whatever
was
and you're
very
just
funny
like
living
clicking
in Brazil
buttons on
and
the
having those
computer and
phone
then
numbers from
suddenly
the
like the
USA in the
adult
game's
just
manual.
starts losing their mind.
Obviously that didn't help.
Or even better, even fatter.
The adult should have color-coded themselves SMH.
Even better, just imagine like you didn't see your color-coded kid messing with the
At
game and you
broccoli
just walk into the
was
office
that
one
like a
day and
side
you see
hustle
that the
for
life
on the
clock
ground
waits like
devs of the
3/4
original
the way
game.
down by the towers,
The idea
in a
that the
combination
helpline
you've never
people
seen
might not
before.
know and
Life
struggle
and
to
like
figure
you
it out
just.
might be even funnier.
I can imagine the towers in a combination you've never seen before. It would just. Your mind. You would absolutely lose your mind.
But gaming magazines had the full solution to games too. You just had to find a publication that had the one you needed for the game you were playing.
You would just lose
I
it.
remember I had one with the entirety how to beat Banjo-Kazooie.
Banjo-Kazooie partying in 1994.
I would lose
Losing
my
your
meow
mind
meows.
over the client. Go to heavens. Okay, I need to start getting ready for the hospital dimension. I'm just gonna like. I think I'm gonna
it was
spend my
just
shift
standard
contemplating the
big video
clock
game
tower
publisher
and
thing.
all the people
I
who,
remember all LucasArts games had a hotline number, for example.
all the
Hospital.
people who lost their
But are
souls
you
here.
going to finish that part of the puzzle before appreciations? Hospital. The new guides written by players are
I'll do
better,
that
no
part of the
doubt,
puzzle next
but I do
time.
wish they gave us digitized versions of guides like the old ones. Ensure that it saves. Getting all my color-coded friends a Stim toy that has holdable levers now. I think they treated it as customer support. 07. Oh.
Hello, voice.
That makes sense
Hello,
now.
voice.
Appreciate the 1993 office workers thinking about the clock tower. Take
Hello,
care,
voice.
everyone.
Hello, voice.
It has been lovely.
Saves appreciate the 1993 office workers thinking about the Myst clogged tower. Okay, yeah, I'm going to go now, but...
The clock tower
Well,
describes
thanks
it
for
well.
hanging out for Myst. I had a really good time.
You dream about Rome, I dream about clock tower.
This
We are
is...
not the same. The Myst clock tower. Thank you for stream Lillian 3. Thank you for stream Lillian. Bye. Bye.
I know the clock tower is
Thanks for
diabolical,
stream.
but I kinda love it.
Meow,
I'm
meow,
really
meow,
happy I
meow,
got
meow.
to share the experience
Thank
of
you for
figuring out the
comfy
Myst
strand
clock
keep up
tower.
without handle. Sorry for not being able to actively chat. I shall be a lurker
Comfy.
forever. Take care, every entity. Have a good night. Myst is a good reminder of how hard it is to design puzzles well.
Liquor.
Liquor.
Goodbye script. Goodbye script.
everyone.
I don't
Free.
need to. I'm not in vote for chat. I don't need to go step in front of the camera. Okay. Alright, appreciate the lurkers.
Plaster Master 2252. 2 text Walchol la recipe was fun to write
And
out. Hope you end up liking it. Ladio 52 Scribey.
the video B viewers. And appreciate the VOD viewers.
Bye.
And until next time, take care.
Sue.
And bye bye.
Sue. Take care, Beans.